Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Black Book.
I'll read all these books one day. To be a knower is so much more than wrangling chorts. There's a great number of books in this collection. Illuminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment near the furnace.
Okay, let's look at
Listen,
visitors.
Vasilisa, I need to fly. I can't live in these human holes any longer.
I thought you would help me to break the seal.
Arr! All right, I will. But in return, you'll help me find a forest. I've been circling the area. I think I saw one to the north. There's no master there. There! Help me settle there, and I'll help you with your book. Arr! Arr!
Agree.
I will, if this forest is not far.
It's just nearby. Let's go. Let's fly. Arr!
Wait, I don't have wings and no Kupala salve yet.
Catch up.
So, alternate thing where we're going to do a bunch of puzzle missions. In the village, we can learn more about that crow's forest.
The peasants you meet bare their heads and bow in greeting you. In the village of Simonov, old Yegor is as respected as you will be from now on. Your old mentor once exorcised a Nikota from 3 children at once after the local doctors gave up on them. After treating you to tea and a couple of buns, the peasants tell you of their latest trouble. An old hunter has gone missing, and they have already lost all hope of getting him back from the Leshy. One of the men saw a blurry shadow by the Tsudovka River, but fear prevented him from finding out if it was the missing hunter or some demons playing tricks. Smoke from burning incense curls under the low wooden ceiling. It is a hot and uncomfortable place. You shudder when an old woman sitting in a corner addresses you. To your surprise, she blesses you and advises you not to be afraid of evil spirits. The Leshy, she says, hasn't been seen here for a long time, but he used to carry off careless people long ago.
And we're about to give you a new one. Okay, do I want to equip... I could do that. Instead of this. Yeah. And we're about to equip a, was it recent cauldrons and radishes. Bonix wandered into a recent happening. This is no old wives' tale, but a true story. People report this kind of thing. An acquaintance of mine told me about a recent experience she had. I was at my dacha. When it was time to go, I walked to the bus stop on the highway. The forest here is familiar to me. I've walked this road for about 10 years now, so I had nothing to be afraid of. To my surprise, when I walked into a glade, I saw a dark forest rather than the highway I expected to see there. I had an uneasy feeling. To add to that, the snow had really started to come down. It was getting pretty dark. I decided to backtrack, thinking I missed a turn. This turned out to be easier said than done. The snow had been falling for a long time and covered up my tracks. At that moment, I was genuinely frightened. Okay. I already went to
Smoke
this.
from burning incense curls
look at
under
the
the
shop.
low wooden ceiling. It is a hot and uncomfortable place. You shudder when an old woman sitting in a corner addresses you. To your surprise, she blesses you and advises you not to be afraid of evil spirits. The Leshy, she says, hasn't been seen here for a long time, but he used to carry off careless people long ago.
Okay. What does lock do? It's firm 3. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll buy some Adam's head. Let's... That's the alternate. The road winds along a quiet riverbank. I don't feel any evil presence here.
Karnish leads you along the deadly quiet river. The impatient raven jumps from branch to branch and calls to you, hurrying you on to the woods and your destination. From time to time, you anxiously look around, but everything is quiet.
Do you sense demons? Do you?
No, doesn't look like there are any around except for you.
Yeah, me neither. And let's not forget what they say in the village.
This is strange. That old woman told us that there is no Leshy, but Other told us there is one. And then there's this man who went missing.
Not all Leshies like to play tricks in the forest. That man could have fallen from some stump by himself and died. Karr, karr.
You may be right, but then again you may be wrong. Perhaps there is a master here.
I tell you, don't sense any Leshy.
Leshy's not the only one who can be a master.
Find the field outskirts. Let's go to the river over here.
Damp mist by the river curls around, spreading the scent of mushrooms and moisture. You gaze into the milky syrup, trying to make out the figure the peasant told you about, but the mist only grows thicker. You whisper a Zagaver, and it reveals previously hidden demon tracks. Even you, a person unfamiliar with the art of hunting, realize what has happened. Demons caught a peasant by the river and dragged him towards the forest.
And let's go to the abandoned well. What's that silhouette? Could that be a well?
The tracks of evil spirits lead you to an old well on the edge of the forest. You stop, overwhelmed by a sinking feeling. The dampness of the graveyard is also present here, far from the riverbanks. This can only mean that evil spirits are near, possibly watching you this very minute.
You know what? I'm almost... Let's remove this and these. That's going to hurt a little bit. I'm going to want something there. Oh, Sky High is there. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves a style deck, a white style deck. Which means we're going to want those Moon Brothers back. Okay. There we go. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. I think... we're going to be good. Oh, let's throw in some of this, and then I think we're good. Inspect the well.
You carefully approach the old and bent structure. Karnish sits on the wheel, eyes glowing like dull coal. Mustering your strength, you look down. Your premonition has proved to be accurate. In the narrow well, you see a corpse of a hunter. A shiver runs through you. When you turn around, you see silent drowners emerging from the grass around you.
Prepare to fight. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter because these are puzzle things, so I have to win using what I have. Okay. So I have 2 rounds. I've completed these before. I have his. Okay. Pious Word. Bellower. Urazi. I think we want this. I don't think we want that. You're going to do 1 damage to me. I don't think we want that. Think this. Except for this will. There we go. Cool. Well versed. And I have to win this round. I might want to have used that. Oh well. Are you well versed? You are well versed. Let's see if this helps. It did not help. Yep, okay. Restart. It'll... Okay. So if I use this... Cool. That'll make it deal 6. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think... And that. Oh, you... Oh, no, 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 no. Restart battle. Okay. This, because it won't work, it won't do anything. This, because it won't do anything next round. Okay. If I do it next round. Yep. Okay. Why is this here now? Okay. That doesn't help. If I do... Okay. So that's going to turn to 13. That's now going to turn 13 and... Plus 6 is 19. Okay, cool. And we just need one of these. There we go. I haven't used that much.
The demons pushed the hunter's corpse into the well. It seems the Leshy wasn't at fault for the poor man's disappearance. You return to the village and tell of the peasant's fate to his saddened comrades. They don't forget to reward you for your help, despite the unfortunate news.
Then I remembered someone saying that if you got lost in the forest or found yourself returning to the same spot, Aleshi was playing tricks on you. To escape his trap, you should turn your clothes inside out. I did just that. A moment later, I tried to focus on my whereabouts. I heard something that sounded like a car noise and decided to head in that direction. I didn't find the road, but I ran into a power line. I decided not to just climb over it, but to follow it in order to get out of the forest. Pretty soon I saw some lights about 100 meters ahead. It turned out to be the lights of a typical village house. I had come upon some village. So we're going to go to the field outskirts.
At the edge of the forest, you notice a figure bent over a stump. This strange creature mumbles something, scratching his head. You stop in hesitation. Is this truly a demon?
Approach.
Vasilisa, greetings. Boy, you sure scared me. But you came at the right time. Here, take a look at my charter. I wrote it for getting our lad back. From the Leshy, that is. I reckon half a bottle and a loaf of bread will do. What do you think?
Well, the charter looks alright.
We should have come here first.
But why do you think this is the Leshy's doing? I've heard that your forest has no master.
Well, he wasn't taken by the army, that's for sure. Then again, I've seen a Leshy before. Near Tsidovka. Stood right near me, he did. Lord almighty. You can go see for yourself. Being a knower and all.
I've been there already. There are only drowners there.
Oh, you do? There is dialogue here.
Jesus and his army. As if plain old dead folks weren't enough. Maybe this time isn't a Leshy. But his sort sure used to set people on the wrong path around here. That's what they tell me.
Oh, I skipped. Yeah, I should have come to here first. Because if we scooped all the way down here, I went to 3-3. I thought for a while and figured out where I needed to go, or so I had thought, but 10 minutes passed and I still hadn't found the road. The forest had grown darker still. All the clearings looked the same. Maybe that's why I felt confused, or because of the panic I started to feel. Maybe Aleshi had led me astray. I don't know what it was, but all around me things seemed unfamiliar and I couldn't find my way back. I did this
Anyway,
the same
I
time
better
last time
head
too.
back home to Semenova. Better safe than sorry. A holy cross will help me.
Okay. Fringes of a new grove. You can see that without a master it has fallen into a state of neglect.
The edge of the woods your companion chose is covered in a sticky fog. The Tsidovka River has spread all throughout the area, turning it into a swamp. It stretches its slimy tentacles around the high pines and majestic firs. Every minute, it becomes harder to walk. Straight ahead, you see what looks like an impassable bog.
I know Carnish will give us the answer, but I think it's go straight ahead.
You know a couple of Zagavers for this situation. After reading them, you walk bravely forward. You almost reach the outskirts of the forest when again you notice a white figure, watching you with an unflinching, deadly gaze. The figure vanishes as you prepare to read.
Yeah, I think it would have ambushed us if we went around the long way. So, reaching the heart of the forest is no easy task. The branches are in the way and the trees are gloomy. Hopefully this will change once Carnish becomes the master here.
You feel Karnish's impatience. He jumps from branch to branch, eager to get to the center of the forest, the central beam, the deepest thicket. You're just as eager to learn about the rite your companion is about to undergo. You struggle to climb through the prickly fir branches as you finally reach the most ancient of ancient trees. The ancient fir, the center of the forest, is leaning to the side, its roots sunk into the swampy sludge. At its foot, you have a peculiar encounter.
Okay. What's peculiar? I know what it is, obviously. These guys, again.
What the noise?
Is that some kind of short with the girl? Well, what did I tell you?
You again! Be gone, evil spirits!
Big on yourself. Are you blind or something? Don't you know this forest belongs to Vakul? Yeah.
Your master is not my master.
A forest cannot belong to a Denoy. Nah! Nah!
It once belonged to no one, but now it belongs to us. We were here first.
Either you leave, or I'll make you get out.
You're not the boss of us.
I'm about to be.
Wait a minute there, brother. Ah, witch. And I thought you were a woman of your word. And that you wouldn't take that wench doesn't belong to you. But I'm not the vindictive type. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. We have a treasure chest nearby. An old one with the golden coins. Isn't that right?
Oh, trying to bribe me.
So, we're gonna drag it here, and you and your little birdie will be on your way.
I know all about your treasure chest, full of frogs and fish scales.
Hey, where's the frauds? Check for yourself if you wish.
Refuse.
I don't need your pittance.
I can play cards with them, or just
The
attack.
simple fact that you don't let the peasants leave in peace is enough for me to drive you away and lay down the law of Vakul.
You'll be sorry.
Okay, Masters of the Forest. Okay, they're going to do 999 to me. They are at 66. So I have 3 rounds. Going to do this. Can only do one. So do that. And do that. The bless, so that it'll apply next round. The first one's going to do 0. The second one is going to kill me and bring me back to 1. Okay. So you're at 13. Going to Lazarus, headless, well versed. That one. No herbs I can use. Now they're both in the 60s. I'm at 22. Okay. So this should work.
After the demons disperse into the darkness, it seems that the dampness of the graveyard starts to pull back from the heart of the forest. Karnish thanks you and starts whispering something in a Leshy dialect that is unfamiliar to you. A second later, he himself transforms.
Ooh, it's quite big.
Now I am the master of my own forest. Take a look at this.
It seems like your croaking has turned to a laughter.
That the way we talk makes it easier to open the gates between worlds.
So, what now? Going to settle down in your forest?
Oh no, Vasilisa. I'm going to help you with your book. That's going to be of use to me as well. Who knows, maybe someday I'll break a seal for some other witch by myself. And don't you worry about the forest. Vodinois don't poke their noses in the forest that have masters. Especially after the kind of goodbye you gave them.
The instant you turn around, the Leshy assumes his regular form.
Well,
Regular,
that's all.
quote unquote.
I'll be of even more of use to you from now on. Car, car, car.
Okay, I think I have in
Much
me
calmer now, with a forest of my own.
one more.
I used to feel like a pariah. I'm a junior after all. But now, with my own forest, no spirit can harm me. Don't fret, though. I won't leave you. You helped me with the Vodinoi. Now it's my turn to help you. I won't leave you hanging.
Okay. Oh no, you failed your task. I'm so sorry. That is so unexpected. Oh, it's the same day. You haven't done anything yet. Okay.
I feel much calmer. I used to feel like a but now don't. I won't. I feel much. But don't fret. I won't. I feel much.
Stop!
But don't fret. I won't.
There we go. More visitors. And I think it's time for a
Howdy,
new video.
Vasilisa. They've been talking about you in the village. They say you'll protect from any evil spirit.
Well, let's go.